While I believe that this course will be an instrumental beginning to your Python journey within Dynamo, there are a lot more resources out there for you to take you a little bit further, even beyond this course. So let's talk about those now. In addition to this course and all the resources provided within it, I highly encourage you to make sure that you sign up to be on the Dynamo forum. When I started learning Python, I would always be on there asking questions about how to get certain values from elements, locations, things like that. My first question regarding Python on the forum actually was regarding getting casework locations and rooms to try to do code occupancy plans at the firm that I was at. So get on there and ask questions as well if you get stuck. There's a lot of great people on there who are always willing to help. In addition to the forum, there is a Python primer from a community member that's really great to have. We'll open it up here in a second, but it has a whole lot of great resources in there, and he really dives super deep into Python for Dynamo on a very, very fundamental level, like textbook definitions of Python things, quite a bit further than we're going to get into it because we're looking at it from a Revit user's point of view. Another resource that's amazing is GitHub. First of all, you can host all of your code on GitHub, and it's really nice because you can version control it, and there's a lot of sample code out there for you to look at as well. So we'll open up GitHub and I'll show you my personal GitHub so that we can see the code that I host on there as well. So the first one is the Dynamo forum. You've probably seen this before if you've been around Dynamo any amount of time, but it's a pretty simple forum. You can come on here and ask questions, help people, all that good stuff. Recently, there's been competitions to create things in Dynamo that have been pretty fun as well. So it's not all serious. You can also have a lot of fun on there. So I encourage you to go sign up as soon as you can. For the Dynamo primer, that is available in the link in the resources for this lesson. And it has a whole lot of great things in here. It even has a whole Revit specific section as well. As mentioned, this resource is not even provided by Dynamo. This is maintained by a community member named Oliver Green. He is a Python guru, and it is definitely a great resource to have bookmarked and open as you run into things. I'm always in this, just kind of revisiting topics as well myself. So all these resources are really great just to have saved. So I highly encourage you to read through this too whenever you have some time. For GitHub, GitHub is a website where you can host code and have version controlling. We'll go into that a little bit more in a later lesson, but here's my GitHub profile. As you can see, I have all my different repositories in here. Rhythm's the Dynamo package that I've been working on for a few years. And in Rhythm, I actually have Python scripts for you to learn from based on Rhythm nodes. So I mentioned before that Rhythm's primarily C#. However, there are a lot of nodes that I have versions of that are Python. So all the code's right in here for you to see with notes. So that's all available as well. And we'll look at that in another lesson of copying code from GitHub to use it as well. That's actually going to be our first Python script, is just copying and pasting just to see how that interaction happens as well. As always, I encourage you to share what you can. I know everything can't be shared, but it really helps build that community and kind of pay it forward to everyone else who's learning as well along the way. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for the packages that I was able to deconstruct and learn from. These include packages like Clockwork, Archilab, and so many more. So they were nice enough to share their content that I was able to learn. So I highly encourage that you share things as well. So those are the extended resources. There are more listed below in the resources for this lesson, but I encourage you to check those out, and I'll see you in the next lesson.